Wolf Messing named the zodiac signs that will receive $1 million in April. April 2024 is a month full of promise and potential for all zodiac signs. With the blossoming of spring comes opportunities for growth, transformation and new ventures. A famous astrologer told what the stars have in store for you, from love and career to personal development and well-being. Just to get started, like and subscribe to my channel. And we begin. Aries. This will be a positive month for you. You will be full of energy and ready for achievements. Some processes will take place without your participation, and you will only have to observe how everything works out in the best way for you and draw conclusions. Avoid hasty decisions, trust fate, let it show you ways and methods. But you shouldn't doubt and think too much, so as not to miss your chance. Those who engage in intellectual work will be very successful this month. You will have new ideas and complete clarity on how to implement them. It is only important to find time to rest and recuperate, because April will be quite active and even chaotic. Aries women will be very active in April, attractive to the opposite sex and incredibly creative. If you have been thinking about trying on a new look, then now is the time. Aries men will be overwhelmed with work. Ideas will arise one after another, so there is a high probability of being very energetically depleted by the end of April. Therefore, do not forget to plan an evening of relaxation with your loved ones. You will be able to speak out, relax your soul, gain strength and positivity. Taurus. For representatives of the Taurus sign, April will be a creative month, when you yourself will forge your own happiness and catch luck by the tail. Don't limit yourself to just work. Devote time to your hobby, do something new and unusual for yourself. If you haven't been able to decide to take on something for a long time, now is the right moment for it. There are no problems that you could not solve in April. At work, many Taurus have every chance of getting a promotion or at least gratitude from their superiors. True, you will also be given a lot of work, but if you are not afraid of difficulties, then there is every chance of earning a bonus. By the middle of the month you may be tired of this pace of work, so be sure to find time to relax. April can be a traumatic month for you, so try to postpone extreme sports for another time. In April, Taurus women may decide to make an expensive purchase or a serious investment. April promises you pleasant surprises regarding your personal life, romance, love. You may well meet the man of your dreams this month. Representatives of this sign can also see prophetic dreams in April. In April, Taurus men should be attentive, first of all, to themselves, a high pace of activity, determination and the desire to succeed no matter what have the other side of the coin. You can tire yourself so much that you will have to see a doctor. In the professional sphere, a situation is possible when it will be necessary to devote all efforts to winning the competition. Gemini. For representatives of the Gemini sign, April can be the month when you can finally relax and stop trying to do everything at once. You have worked hard in the past, and now you can give that right to others. You may have the lucky opportunity to go on vacation or a business trip, which will be more fun than work. This is the time to take stock and work on mistakes. Analyze your actions in previous months and draw conclusions. If you don't have time to bring some situation to its logical conclusion by April, then leave it for now and do something else. April may present you with a choice in the professional sphere. Do not rush into a decision, it will affect everyone around you. April is a great time to take care of your figure and get rid of excess weight. If you have surgery or tooth extraction planned for April, don't worry, everything will go well. Gemini women will want to travel. In April they will be attracted to distant places and meeting new people. If you can't go on a trip, then just go on a tour of your hometown. It will probably be a new and interesting experience. In addition, April promises you interesting acquaintances in an unusual environment. For Gemini men, it is very important in April to remain calm, no matter the cost. It may well be that the methods and paths that previously helped you achieve success no longer work. Don't get upset and don't rush to act. Just observe and change your strategy. Cancer. For representatives of the Cancer sign, April will be a stable, calm and even a little boring month. But they will have a lot of time to think. They can be alone with themselves more often, devote time to hobbies and find some new hobbies. Moreover, this month will help reveal unexpected talents that you had not even suspected before. April for Cancers should become a month of absolute independence. Do not rely on anyone, make decisions yourself, and then everything will work out for you. The only thing you should avoid in April is mercantile interests and a pragmatic attitude towards your partners. Women, representatives of the sign of Cancer, will have to live a month full of admiration from others. You will be incredibly attractive, so take advantage of the situation to improve your personal life. In addition, this month will be so eventful that you will not have time to analyze them. Follow the signs of fate, they will be more eloquent than ever in April. Cancer men will start April by receiving an unexpected offer that could, if desired, turn their whole life upside down. Therefore, approach your decision-making carefully. It's a good month for active communication with friends, try to pay attention to them, and even better, go out together on the weekend for a picnic or to a club. Leo. April will force Leos to step out of their comfort zone and start acting in ways that no one expects from you. If you don't know how to do something, then April 2023 will teach you how to do it masterfully. We can say that the month will put you in such conditions when you will need all your intelligence and ingenuity to resolve all the problems and tasks that need to be solved. Changes await Leos. These changes will not always be desired, they can change your idea of your own life. You shouldn't be afraid of this, it's just that the time has come when your life will go on a different track. These changes will be positive for those who are ready to change along with circumstances. Conservative Leos will have a hard time. For creative people, this is a very good month to start monetizing their creations. For women, representatives of the Leo sign, this will be a positive and joyful month, which will bring a spring mood and many new hopes. A slightly frivolous attitude towards what is happening can become a hindrance to you on the way to achieving your goal, so do not relax too much and maintain a sober mind. In April, Leo men will face misunderstandings from loved ones. There may be disagreements in the family, quarrels and even conflicts. You will be unrestrained and abrupt, but this is just the result of accumulated tension and fatigue. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into scandals, just step aside. Try not to abuse alcohol and don't overeat in April. Your body is weakened, especially your intestines and stomach, so you can provoke a serious attack. Virgo. For Virgos, April will be a month of uncertainty, so quite often you will feel irritated because you will not be able to influence the events happening to you and in your environment. It should be remembered that all these difficulties are temporary. Everything will get better pretty soon, and you will have a chance to achieve real major success. Representatives of this sign may feel at some point that they simply cannot cope. You should not contact your superiors asking for help, otherwise you will be burdened even more. This is not the time to resolve urgent issues. In April it is better to do things that require gradual and measured preparation. But feel free to go on a trip, or a business trip. For Virgo women, April will be a month of questions and situations in which it will be difficult to decide on further actions. This will especially apply to your personal life. Questions will arise that you have never even thought about before. Lonely Virgos may receive a marriage proposal in April, and even a sudden, fast and dizzying romance can develop into marriage. But in the professional sphere, everything is not so rosy. Be prepared for the fact that your actions may meet with misunderstanding from your colleagues. Do not get involved in conflicts and do not prove anything to anyone. Very soon it will become obvious to everyone that you were right. Virgo men may find themselves in a situation where a certain project to which you devoted a lot of effort and time turns out to be untenable. Starting over is always difficult, but it is in April 2024 that you will be able to return to the beginning and create perfection out of nothing. Some of your global plans may also collapse or undergo changes. But then people with whom you have not communicated for a very long time will return to your life. These people will bring a lot of new and positive things. Libra. Circumstances in April will be most favorable for representatives of the Libra sign. The main thing is to take advantage of the chances that fate will throw at you in time. You shouldn't be lazy, but you shouldn't take on more than you can handle either. In any case, it is important to bring everything to its logical point and make sure that the result is obtained and that it suits you. In April, Libra will have everything very good in their family life. Complete harmony, mutual understanding and support. Single representatives of this sign can meet interesting people, communication with whom in the future can develop into romantic interest. But at work, the situation around you will be quite tense. A misunderstanding has been brewing between you and your colleagues for a long time, and in April all this may result in a showdown. Don't be afraid of this situation. It's time to let off some steam to avoid an explosion. For women representatives of this sign, April will be a month when they will not recognize themselves. Perhaps you will decide to radically change your life and get rid of something old forever. Change jobs, make repairs, try on a new bold image. Some people around you may show such unexpected sides of themselves that you will be discouraged. But we should rush to conclusions. By the end of April, many of the problems and doubts that have tormented you in the previous months will come to their logical conclusion. This result will not please you in everything, but you should remain calm and think impartially. For Libra men, April will be a very busy month, when they will be torn between the office and home, meetings and business trips. The matter will be complicated by the fact that you will be required to take decisive steps, which are important to think carefully about, but you will be sorely short of time for this. Try to freeze for a moment in the bustle of everyday life and carefully think and weigh everything. Scorpio. For representatives of the Scorpio sign, the month of April will be hectic and optimal for realizing your plans that you have been thinking about for a long time. It is as important for you to be attentive as it is to be active. Only then will you achieve the result you expect. In terms of mood and self-perception, April will be an unstable month, as your good mood will be replaced by a feeling of depression. You will have to reconsider many situations regarding their correctness and benefit for you personally. There may be pleasant surprises and good news at work, which will not please all of your colleagues, so beware of envious glances. Family issues will require your attention and may involve children or pets. But April is very good for Scorpios financially. Unexpected profits, debt repayment, or a promising profitable contract await you. For Scorpio women, April will be a month of radical changes at work. You will be in the role of a contemplator, but even you will be impressed by all the changes that will take place in your work team. At this time, it is better not to argue with your superiors, not to prove your point of view, but to silently observe from the sidelines and analyze what is happening. For Scorpio men, it is very important not to miss a moment of luck, a bright chance, and to take advantage of it as effectively as possible. And there will be such a chance in April, and more than one. Not all is well in the family. Some past quarrels and problems may resurface, and relatives will have to take care of their affairs. Sagittarius. In April, Sagittarius will finally find time and opportunities to relax. They will have meetings with friends, with people whom they have not seen for a long time. There will be a lot of entertainment and fun. And all this against the background of a very tense situation at work, where you will have to get used to new conditions. But in romantic terms, Sagittarius should be extremely careful, since there is a high probability of falling into the clutches of a fraudster who is planning to start a relationship with you for selfish reasons. Professionally, April will not be the most successful month for Sagittarius, since the implementation of projects will be complicated by a host of unexpected circumstances and obstacles that will significantly spoil the picture. At the same time, the atmosphere in the team will be quite tense. There is a high probability of conflicts with management, so if you do not want to lose your job, sit quietly, below the grass. This is a difficult month in terms of health. Joints and bones are especially vulnerable, so there is no need to abuse physical activity. Sagittarius women will become the subject of conversation in the team. Many may not like your integrity in professional matters, and your success has been haunting some people for a long time. Keep your nose to the wind, otherwise behind your back you may be discredited in the eyes of your superiors. Pay attention to issues of beauty and health. Changing your hairstyle or undergoing cosmetic procedures is not only an investment in your own appearance, but also a way to improve your mood and gain self-confidence. In April, you will be renewing relationships with people from the past who will play a certain positive role in your life. In April, Sagittarius men will try to solve the problems that will fall upon them en masse in the professional sphere. A situation may well arise that another person will eventually receive a reward for what you have been doing and developing for a long time, which will provoke a loud showdown. It is very important to remain calm and equanimous. By the end of the month, everything will be resolved in your favor. Capricorn. For Capricorns, April will be a month of opportunities, favorable changes, and prospects. You will need a lot of strength and energy in order to realize all the happy chances that fate will bring you. In addition, your family will require your attention. Be sure to devote time to it. You may receive important news from some distant relatives. Perhaps it will occur to you to change your home, purchase real estate, make a major renovation, or at least just rearrange. Be sure to do this in April. It's very good this month to get rid of everything unnecessary. For example, bad habits. The willpower of Capricorns will be at its maximum in April. April is the right time to start studying. Get a second higher education, take advanced training courses. It will be very important for Capricorn women in April to know that their loved ones support them in any decisions. Because decisions will have to be made, and more than once. For example, you may need to change your job or take some important step regarding your personal life. You can release the accumulated tension by engaging in creativity. For Capricorn men in April, it will be important that their mental tossing, doubts and thoughts do not negatively affect their professional activities, since this may result in troubles with their superiors. Overall, this is an active month that will show what kind of professional you are and how much you deserve a promotion. By the end of April, you can expect lucrative job offers. Aquarius. Aquarians will be frivolous in April, although this state is not typical for them. Apparently, the time has come for such a mood, and the easier Aquarius's behavior is, the more compliments he will receive from others. April will be a month of high productivity for Aquarius. You will finish all current projects and begin to develop new ones. Many things that you were afraid to approach can begin to be implemented in April. April will be filled with communication with colleagues, friends and relatives, and thanks to the support of your environment, you will be able to solve even the most complex problems. Aquarius women will have the opportunity not only to see global prospects for the future, but also to begin working to bring them closer. Take seriously the opportunities and chances that fate will offer you. This is especially true for sudden trips, invitations and business trips. For Aquarius men, April will not be cloudless, since work difficulties will arise every now and then. However, you will cope with them with ease, although you will be nervous, which will cause conflicts in your relationships with family members and work colleagues. When making important decisions, rely on your own intuition. Pisces. For representatives of the Pisces sign, April will go smoothly, because you will finally begin to listen to your intuition, and it has never let you down. You are used to analyzing everything, but there are things in the world that defy logic. This is exactly what you will encounter in April. Changes at work await you, news that will be difficult to understand. You will also have a serious conversation with loved ones who will show themselves in unexpected ways. You will have a desire to spend an impressive amount of money on something that you would never buy for yourself before. For Pisces women in April, it will be very important to maintain harmonious relationships in the family and find mutual understanding with their partner. You will devote yourself completely to family life, as a result of which you may miss something important in other areas of life. And most importantly, you may not hear the signals from your own body, which manifest themselves in the form of ailments. In April, it is very important to pay maximum attention to yourself, since your health will be very vulnerable. Pisces men will be lucky enough to receive a task from their superiors in April, which will turn out to be very promising and will bring considerable income. As a result, you will receive not only praise from your superiors, but also the respect of your colleagues. But don't take on more stress than your health can handle.